Hi villagers, Sheyi here, and today we're asking the question, who should you blame if you don't secure admission? Who is responsible for your inability to gain admission in the university? Is it JAMB? Is it you? Is it the university you applied for? Is it the government? Who exactly is to blame? And I'm going to share a story to help answer the question. So yes, when I graduated secondary school, I was 15. I was going to be 16 some months after my graduation. And I applied to the University of Ibadan. I passed JAMB that year, excuse me. I passed JAMB that year. To be clear, I passed the exam. But I did not gain admission. Then I was sad, right? And I was like, I'm not going to UI again. Very useless school. JAMB did not even give me the admission. God will punish JAMB. Because many times when we don't get admission, we blame JAMB, then we blame the university. Then along the line, the next year when I was preparing for JAMB again, my mom was like, she pick Ibadan again now. I said, no, I hate that school. They denied me the first time. Then I found out that UI will not admit you if you are not 16 by the time their admission exercise has started. If I had done my research well, I would have gained admission, right? Now, in terms of admissions in Nigeria, JAMB is more like a gatekeeper. Their job is to test if you are capable to enter the university, and that's when you have the UTME exam that you go, you sit there in front of a computer, and they test you on English, chemistry, physics, biology, government, literature, so on and so forth, right? When you now pass that exam, you are picked a school. The school has a responsibility to ensure that you also meet their standard, right? So now you've written JAMB, you have passed. Because if you do not pass JAMB, as far as I am concerned, anything below 200 in JAMB is failure. So if you are celebrating 180, well, God help you. I don't really buy into that school of thought that 180 is a good score. But yes, you're allowed to get 180. But what I'm trying to say is, you've passed JAMB. This, for the sake of this argument, let's say the success rate or the benchmark for passing JAMB is 200 over 400. Whatever you think otherwise, save it. So yes, you've passed JAMB and now you applied into the University of Lagos. The University of Lagos has a responsibility to ensure that you also meet their standards. What do? They test you. They give you a post-UTME exam. When you have now passed that one, University of Lagos now sends your name to JAMB and says, JAMB, this is who I want to admit, right? JAMB now looks at the list and says, okay, this person passed JAMB, this person passed post-JAMB, this person's O-level is in line, this person has met the criteria for the course. Oh yeah, take admission. Then you get a message in your email, or you go to your JAMB CAPS and you see you have been offered admission to study law in the University of Lagos. So now, can you see that it is not just JAMB that handles your admission? The school you apply for or the school you apply to also handles your admission. Now, unlike University of Lagos that has an exam called post-UTME, which is always a computer-based test that just tests your knowledge, sometimes they use it as a way to screen down applicants since they have quite a lot. Let's use Kwara State University as an example. They do not have post-UTME. All you have to do as your screening test is first pass JAMB, meet their cutoff for JAMB, then you pick the course, right? You pass the cutoff for your course, then you buy their screening form. Their screening entails you uploading your JAMB results, uploading your O-level results, and they will check and say, we don't want to test our students. We don't want to give them post-JAMB test. This person scored 300, right? This person scored 300 in JAMB, and he's going for medicine. While this person scored 180, he's going for medicine. We are admitting this person, JAMB, right? So Kwaso sends your name to JAMB, that based on what we want, we can see that this person has met the cutoff for medicine. So now JAMB will now say, okay, then they admit. So at the end of the day, who is to blame if you don't gain admission? In all sincerity, I would say you. And why do I say this? Number one, you have to pass the exam, right? Number two, you have to meet the cutoff for the course you're applying for. If Funsho wants to go for law or wants to go for accounting, why are you scoring 170 for a course as competitive as accounting? And you think JAMB will now give you admission, or the school you're applying for will give you admission above Chinedu that scored 300? It's not possible. Or Funsho, you are from Lagos State. You do not apply to Unilag based on catchment now. You do not apply to LASU. You do not apply to Ogun State University. You do not apply to schools in the Southwest since you fall under their catchment. You now went to UNN, right? You went to UNN with your 300, and UNN now sees that they have 10 applicants and the rest of them are from their catchment area. They will pick them above you, right? So for your admission to be settled, you have to consider competition as well. How many people are applying into that school? How many people are applying into that course? Do I meet the catchment requirement first? Do you understand? Or did I pass the course, the cutoff for the course? Ogba 180. Sorry for people that don't speak Yoruba. You scored 180 for a course as competitive as optometry. In what world do you think they would admit you over somebody that scored 260? It's not possible, right? So my advice is this. Next time you want to blame somebody for not gaining admission, I don't mean JAMB is absolved of blame, or the university you applied for is absolved of blame. Everybody can be blamed. But do not forget to blame yourself. The school you pick, the course you pick, your JAMB score, your O-level score, all these things influence your admission. So I hope I've been able to answer who gets to be blamed. I personally, on your behalf, I'll blame JAMB, I'll blame the university or the polytechnic, I'll blame myself, and I'll blame the government. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to share this video. Have a lovely day. Bye.